What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you're new to the channel, I'm your host as always, Rashid White. All right, let's get into it. Sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties here, but let's not waste any time. Let's get into the actual show. All right, so this comes from Eric Slater, and there's some media pundits out there, an anonymous general manager that urges the Brooklyn Nets once he becomes available, for his contract signing to pay this guy $200 million. So Harlem, what's good, man? Brooklyn go crazy. What's going on? Tip off. What's good, man? What's good? Yeah, we got a really, really good show here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, man, because like as soon as my all right. My fault. My I don't know. Let's stream y'all. This thing is acting crazy over here, man. All right, so let's get into the actual show. This comes from what's this thing over here? Let me see. It's um yeah, and listen, this is a huge mistake actually really signing Austin Reaves if the Brooklyn Nets are actually considering it. I'm gonna go over all the reasons. I'm gonna get down to the actual. I'm gonna break his game down to the molecule here, man, and show you guys why this is actually a huge mistake over here, man. All right, so you guys see it. It comes from Clutch Points. It says Nets urge to throw all the money at Austin Reaves to steal the guard from the Lakers, man. And why do I think this is actually a big mistake? Let's get into the actual article. And it says AR is a stud. The executive told ESPN's Dave McMenamin, if I were the Brooklyn Nets, I would throw all the money at him. He has shown when he has the keys to the engine, he can actually produce. They're looking at his stellar performance over here in the wake of an early season injury to LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Has been talked of the NBA with the 27-year-old destined for unrestricted free agency. Yeah, all right. So again, he looks good when the referees are giving him calls. Like when he's foul baiting and he'll like when someone hits him, he flops and that's when he's actually effective. But again, in the playoffs, they don't get he doesn't get those whistles. It's the same thing with Trae Young and James Harden. James Harden was a foul baiter at one point, and so was Trae Young. And when the physicality really starts to uptick in the playoffs, he doesn't get those calls, meaning that he's actually useless. So there's way more to Austin Reaves games. I don't know why they keep trying to prop this guy up. You see the referees when you watch the games, you see them essentially basically trying to cheat for Austin Reaves, man. I mean, this dude is like straight garbage. All right, so it says over here, can the Nets pursue Lakers star Austin Reaves in the 26 free agency, right? So it says Brooklyn can open up more cap space depending on its decisions on a pair of 6.25 million team options for Day'Ron Sharpe and Zaire Williams. Sharpe and Reaves are both rep by Aaron Riley of the AMR agency. And it says the Nets, it gets into the whole lottery thing over here. And then let me go to the next story here. It says NBA executives says Nets could sign Austin Reaves. And it says why the Nets might want Reaves. It says at a terrible 1-10 start for the Brooklyn seems. Hold on, I gotta fix this mouse, man. This mouse is just like way too fast. Hold on. It's just like all over the place, man. Let me just a little bit faster than that. All right, we're good. This is like scrolling way too fast on me here. And it says over here, the second year of a rebuilding project has the Nets attempting to find some breakout talent from a record-setting 5 rookies on the roster. Michael Porter Jr. and Nick Claxton have served as the team's veterans by playing the most minutes and having career highs in usage. Cam Thomas suffering an injury, And should the Lakers fear losing Reaves, the Lakers reportedly offered Reaves an extension of $89.2 million for another 4 years during this past offseason. He turned it down. If listen, that was me, I would have taken that money, man. Now I get it. It's California. Like between the federal and state taxes, like half that money is really going to be taxed. But he doesn't really impact winning like that, man, when it comes to the playoffs. If the referees aren't really giving him the calls, I was watching OKC. You've seen him in OKC. I'm gonna tell you what Colin Cowherd actually had to say to him, because at first he was saying, "Oh, like they should actually build on Austin, build around Austin Reaves." And then a couple of days ago, it was like 20, almost like a day ago when they lost to OKC. Now Colin Cowherd is actually saying anything. You have to play defense, man. He is a cone on defense, right? So he can't move his feet laterally. He's flat-footed. And he's too slow to, like, let's say, guard the perimeter. Other teams can actually target Austin Reaves, right? Like, they can, like, spread the floor out. And let's say you have a Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. They will just, like, go out there. They will attack Austin Reaves. And if you don't send any kind of help, I mean, Anthony Edwards is going for like 40-something points on like 20 shot attempts, 18 shot attempts. Like, look at how, like, if you're a grown man and you're going out there and playing like a 10-year-old kid. Like, when I play my son, he's 10 years old. I can do whatever I want pretty much, man. He can't guard me for anything. I mean, I look like freaking LeBron James, Michael Jordan against him, because he just doesn't have the strength and physicality to really, like, deal with me. It's the same thing over here, man. A lot of these guys are stronger. And then they're surrounded with three-point shooters. And the fact that you have to send help for Austin Reaves, it leaves these guys wide open. You're leaving like 36, 37, 40% three-point shooters wide open from the three-point line, man. And that's another thing, too. He's like, without the ball in his hands, he gets disinterested. Like, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't like let's say if you have Luka, you have LeBron James on the floor, and especially, like, let's say Luka gets a switch where he has like a bigger defender on, like a slower defender on him, and Austin Reaves' defender has his head turned. Does Austin Reaves cuts back door and gets a layup? No, he just stands there, right? So, like, I was going to do a video on my other channel when it comes to, like, even the Paolo Banchero situation. Like, you have to have more layers to your game. Like, you have to move around. Like, look how Michael Porter Jr. like scores the basketball. Like, he moves without the basketball. He comes off screens. You can't just be, ISO basketball, man. That defense is really easy to guard, man. So he's just like one-dimensional, really, as an offensive player. Without the basketball in his hands, he gets disinterested. He doesn't really do anything. His three-point shooting, he's like 35% from the three-point line. He doesn't really. I mean, like that's like average right there, man. Defensively, he doesn't pick up 94 feet. He's a cone on defense. So, yeah, I don't know why they keep really hyping this dude up over here, man. So let's listen to what Colin Cowherd actually has to say. Hold on, man. I mean, this fucking mouse, man. Damn. It's like trying to move like a big boulder right now, man. All right, let's see. Let me actually get the Colin Cowherd, and let's see what he actually has to say. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. All right.
Lakers last night getting gouged. The Lakers lineup. It's so easy for Oklahoma City to score, and they were missing two starters. I mean, SGA had 30 points, didn't even have to play the fourth quarter. So J.J. Redick's an offensive-leaning coach. Luka. Guys that Luka guarded last night, Thunder players went 8 for 10 from the floor. Rui, Austin Reaves, much better on offense than defense. DeAndre Ayton, allergic to defense. Gabe Vincent, when he plays, gives you effort.
See exactly what did I just say? Right when Austin Reaves is out there playing defense, guys in terms of their efficiency is going to have career nights. Right? They have guys like, let's say, all right, in order to play really good defense, I'm not saying that you have to hold anyone to 0 points, but you have to like make them shoot more, right? Instead of them shooting like 16, 17 shot attempts to get 20 something points, you have to make these guys shoot like 23 or 24 shot attempts. With Austin Reaves there, I mean, guys can like get like 20 points on like 13, 14 shot attempts. He offers no like resistance defensively whatsoever.
But he's small. Who can he guard? So the only open lane in all of LA is usually at Laker games. You can always find an open lane in that traffic. And the reality is, if you go look at the last 5 NBA champions, only Denver was considered sort of average defensively, but the truth is they weren't. Aaron Gordon, elite defensively, elite athlete length, KCP, Bruce Brown, they were 8th in defense. May not have been as good as the Celtics or OKC last year, but they were a very, very good defensive team. OKC is missing 2 starters last night. What does it matter? I mean, SGA can get to 30 with his eyes closed. They can score in the paint. They had almost 50 points in the paint. Why? Because DeAndre Ayton doesn't like defense. So this is not a criticism. It is a reality. It is a lineup, a Laker lineup that is heavily offensive leaning, massive duplication. Austin Reaves, when LeBron gets back, Luka, they all need.
See, exactly. If you're Austin Reaves, you have to be able to play without the basketball. I mean, that's such a critical component in basketball, man. That's like a lot of these guys really, really, really miss. And even Colin Cowherd, he was saying like the Lakers should build around Austin Reaves. Now let's look at Cade Cunningham. Let's look at all the top guards. Donovan Mitchell. I mean, all those guys can actually explode through contact and be able to finish. You know, like Austin Reaves can't do that, man. He can't do it. And exactly, Harlem is right. Austin is actually overrated, man. It's at the Timberwolves over here. Exactly. They exposed. He got locked up on defense, right? He couldn't score, and then like on the offensive end, he couldn't do anything. Like you got to be able to play without the basketball, man. And he's just too one-dimensional. And again, like I said before, this is the most critical thing. We see this with Cam Thomas. If the referees aren't calling little ticky-tack fouls and they breathe on him, like they're just rendered useless. Where you look at Cade Cunningham, you look at Donovan Mitchell, right? They can play through the physicality. You know, Anthony Edwards. We need bigger, stronger, taller, more athletic guys. And if Austin Reaves really can't like give you like he can't make a dent in this team, you put Austin Reaves on this team right now with this same roster, the Nets are still 1-10, right? Because of all the limitations. 1-10, same thing. If you put Cade Cunningham on this roster, then these guys like are maybe like 5-5, right? Because like we have a issue on this team in terms of being able to actually not hit 3-pointers, man. It's like no, you know, like who's the only Michael Porter Jr. is really the only good shooter on this team. Well, maybe his usage rates actually comes down a little bit, and he could play a lot more off the ball. So I would say the Nets would be like just around 500 or a little bit over 500 with Cade Cunningham. You know, but we need more athletic. We need more physicality. You know, basketball is about matchups. You have to match up with the other players that's out there in the league. Austin Reaves does not match up with those players, man. And Jaylen Brown's another one, man. Like Jaylen Brown will eat him alive. Like Jaylen Brown's equivalent to like a grown man playing like a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old, man, when Austin Reaves is out there. All right, let me take your guys' calls. Let me open up the phone lines. Let me get Harlem on up in here, man. And let's see. Oh, yeah, Big Fan Breezy. What's good, man? Check out my boy's channel over there, man. Player 1 says Austin Reaves is trash. So let's finish what Colin. Let me finish what Colin Cowherd actually has to say, because it's important what he's saying, man.
The ball in their hands. None of them elite defenders. LeBron was 8 years ago. He's not anymore. And again, Luka, if Luka's guarding you, you're getting a bucket. 8 of 10 last night were OKC players when Luka's guarding them. So you have redundancy and duplication. It's like a football team that doesn't play defense, right? You may score a lot of points, but in the end, the other guys will get a lead and ball control you. And the Lakers just can't get stops. And if you look at the West, Minnesota, the Spurs.
Same thing with the Brooklyn Nets. Can't get stops. And if you put Austin Reaves in there, what the hell do you think is actually going to happen, man? They cannot actually get stops. It's the same thing. The same exact thing is going to happen. So why pay him? I think he wants like $200 million. He turned down $89 million. And I just don't see what value that Austin Reaves really brings you, on the basket. I'm looking at other high-end role players, Mikal Bridges, like Aaron Gordon, Naz Reid. I'm just trying to think of other type of. I just don't see it with him, man. He was undrafted for a reason. Like I said before, if he's not getting to the foul line, he's like the number 2 leading free throw shooter in the league right now. But again, that's just all for like foul baiting. If he doesn't actually get to the line, he is useless, man. He's just like just garbage. Just really trash, man. So yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, so in the Timberwolves season, like the regular season and in the playoffs are 2 totally different stories there, man. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out here, man. And let me see. The Lakers regret losing. Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you guys actually really think, man? I will wrap this up over here, man. Let me wrap this up. I'm gonna be on tonight, but I just wanted to get this out here for this Austin Reaves thing. And that's all I really have to say about Austin Reaves. Reaves is garbage. Player one actually said it right. He is trashola. So definitely like, comment, subscribe, and certainly share the video. And when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.